There will be 120 golfers competing in Paris in 2024, 60 men and 60 women. France, as the host country, gets 2 spots, 1 for each gender. The other 118 spots, 59 for the men and 59 for the women, are based on the Olympic Golf Ranking, or OGR. Live golf tournaments don't count towards the OGR. This means players like Bryson DeChambeau, who's been killing it on the Live Tour, can't qualify for the Olympics. It's a big deal because he was a fan favorite on tour this year and winning the 2024 US Open. Instead, the US team in Paris will be Scottie Scheffler, Collin Morikawa, Wyndham Clark, and Xander Schauffele, who won the gold in Tokyo in 2021. It's a bummer for DeChambeau, but that's how the Olympic qualification system works. The venue is Le Golf National, just outside of Paris, France. This isn't your average country club course. We're talking about a beast of a track that's already made its mark on golf history. Le Golf National is famous for hosting the Ryder Cup in 2018, a showdown that had golf fans on the edge of their seats. This course is known for a tough layout, with challenging greens and water hazards that will put even the best golfers to the test. Golf might be one of the oldest sports in the Olympic Games, but it's a pretty new addition to the modern Olympics. So, let's dive into its Olympic history. Golf teed off at the Olympics way back in the year 1900 in Paris. An American named Charles Sands won the whole thing, and a woman named Margaret Abbott made history as the first American female gold medalist. Fast forward to the 1904 games in St. Louis, and they added a team event for the men, which was won by the Western Golf Association, or WGA. The Western Golf Association was essentially a group of golfers representing a certain region of the world. It wasn't a formally established team like we see in modern Olympics, but rather a collection of individuals from that geographic area who competed together. The area we were talking about primarily covered the Midwest region of the United States. While the exact boundaries might have fluctuated over time, it encompasses states such as Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, and potentially neighboring states like Iowa, Minnesota, and Missouri. Unfortunately for the women, the golf competition was kicked out of these Olympics. For the men, a Canadian named George Leon took home the gold in the individual event. Everything seemed fine until the 1908 London Olympics. That's where things got really weird. There was a big mix-up because the Olympics were supposed to be held in Rome, but moved to London last minute. The people in charge of the Olympics in London thought the golf governing body at the time would handle everything, but that message never got through. So the Olympic Committee planned a crazy long golf tournament over multiple courses, which for golf fans nowadays seems like a great idea. Imagine all of the great golf courses that would have been showcased. The golf governing body were like, whoa, that's way too much, and a bunch of British golfers got confused about the rules and didn't sign up. Some people think that they were trying to boycott the whole thing. In the end, only one guy signed up correctly. The same Canadian from the 1904 Olympic Games, George Leon. They offered him the gold medal, but he declined. So that's how golf disappeared from the Olympics for over 100 years. Golf almost made a comeback in 1996 in the Atlanta Olympics. The head of the Atlanta Olympics, Billy Payne, who later ran Augusta National, wanted to bring golf back. It seemed like a perfect match, the world's best golfers playing at the iconic Augusta National for Olympic gold. Everyone was excited. The golf world, the LPGA, even Augusta National itself. They planned a big tournament with lots of players from each country. But there was a problem. Augusta National was a super exclusive club with no women members. This didn't fit with the Olympics' idea of equality. Plus, a lot of top golfers didn't even want to play. They were used to playing for big money, not medals. So, because of the club's policy and lack of player interest, the plan fell apart. Golf had to wait a few more years to return to the Olympics. Getting back into the Olympics, as you can see, is not easy. After being out for over 100 years, it took a lot of effort to get back on the Olympic tee. London, hosting the 2012 Games, gave golf a second chance, but it was a tough battle. In 2005, it was announced that baseball and softball would be eliminated from the list of events, clearing room for a sport born in the British Isles. At least, that's what we thought. Support was never strong enough. 4 other sports were up for re-entry and golf didn't even pass the preliminary vote. Squash and karate both advanced to the final vote ahead of golf, and neither were approved. 4 more years to think about it. Thanks to some savvy marketing from the International Golf Federation, which used Jack Nicklaus and Annika Sorenstam as public figures, golf was voted back into the games in October of 2009. It would join the slate of sports alongside rugby sevens for the Rio Olympics, scheduled for 2016. Tiger Woods chimed in saying there are millions of young golfers worldwide who would be proud to represent their country. Woods said it'd be an honor for anyone who plays this game to become an Olympian. But then, the Zika virus hit Brazil. and a bunch of top golfers decided to skip the games. Some of those golfers included Dustin Johnson, Jordan Spieth, Hideki Matsuyama, Jason Day, Shane Lowry, Rory McIlroy, Graham McDowell, and Adam Scott. Also at the time, Tiger Woods was fighting chronic back pain, so he was not able to compete. That wouldn't stop the event from being held, however, as Justin Rose etched his name into golf history by becoming the first ever Olympic gold medalist in the modern era. This wouldn't be the only way he made history that weekend. He had a hole-in-one, making him the first Olympian in the modern era to accomplish this achievement. Ultimately, Rose emerged victorious, claiming the gold medal. While he considers his major championship titles the pinnacle of his career, Rose places equal significance on his Olympic gold, describing it as a unique and incomparable achievement. The Tokyo Games in 2020, which were actually held in 2021 due to the pandemic, was another roller coaster ride for golf. Just like in Rio, top players were missing in action. The International Golf Federation, or IGF, had a scramble to fill the spots when a bunch of big names backed out. Guys like Tyrrell Hatton, Matthew Fitzpatrick, and Sergio Garcia all said no to playing for their countries. Even some past Olympians like Louis Oosthuizen and Martin Keimer skipped the games. It was a major bummer for golf fans. To make matters worse, world number 1, Jon Rahm, tested positive for COVID-19 right before the competition. Bryson DeChambeau also had to pull out because of the virus. This meant that guys like Patrick Reed, who normally wouldn't have made the team, got a last-minute chance to play. It was a huge disappointment for everyone involved, and it really put a damper on the excitement around the golf competition. Justin Thomas, one of the betting favorites, was asked a tricky question about it all on Wednesday. Where would he rank winning Olympic gold among his other career achievements? He pointed out with fewer chances, an Olympic medal might actually be more difficult to win, especially for an American, as you'd have to be ranked in the top 10 of the world just to qualify. There was still a tournament to be played as Xander Schauffele claimed his most significant career victory at the time. Going into the final round, Schauffele was in the lead. He started strong, making 4 birdies in the first 8 holes. While he faced some challenges on the back 9, a crucial birdie on the 17th hole and a solid par on 18 secured the gold medal for him. Now, in 2024, in less than a decade's time, an Olympic gold medal has arguably become as much of a coveted prize in men's golf as a green jacket or a claret jug. The third men's golf tournament of the modern Olympic era is set for August 1st through the 4th at Le Golf National outside of Paris, and 60 players from 32 countries will compete for medals in the men's event. The United States has the most players in the field with 4. World number 1 Scottie Scheffler, Tokyo Olympic gold medalist and the Open champion Xander Schauffele, 2023 US Open champion Wyndham Clark, and 2-time major champion Collin Morikawa. And with an absolute stacked field from many other nations, the 2024 Olympic Games should be a great match for the whole world to see. So I hope you guys liked this little history lesson for golf in the Olympics. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and leave a like, and if you didn't like the video for some reason, let me know in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button for more videos like these, and until next time, take it easy.